Hi gorgeous! Happy Frugal Friday to you. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to recreate this look, perfect for the summer months, and one that will make your eyes sparkle. First thing you gotta do before any eyeshadow application is apply a primer. I'm using the one from NYX. This is their Proof It, an excellent primer for oily lids. And then I'm applying my base with Wet n Wild's Creme Brûlée with a light dusting across the eyes, and this helps with blending. For my eyeshadow, I'm using L'Oreal's Burst Into Bloom, one of my most favorite purple eyeshadows from the drugstore, and applying this all over the eye with one of the Wet n Wild brushes. And when I apply this all over the eye, I'm also bringing this up into the crease and blending it towards the brow bone. Then I'm taking a purple eyeliner. This is one of Maybelline's Lasting Drama liners in the shade Polished Amethyst. I'm using that to line the upper lash line and smudge that into the look. I love these pencils. They're so creamy, easy to work with. They come in so many great colors too. One of my top favorites. And because the next steps are focusing more on the lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and apply my under eye color corrector and concealer. So I'm using the NYX yellow color corrector here and applying this underneath my eyes to help cancel out the purple circles that I have there. And I picked up these cute little sponges recently from Walmart. They're from a company called Essential Tools. They were only about $2. So I went ahead and wet one of these and used it to blend the yellow color corrector under my eye. And then I went back with Maybelline's Dream Lumi concealer and used this over the color corrector to help disguise it, and used that same sponge I was using before to blend it underneath the eyes. It did a pretty good job at blending. It just took a little longer because of the size. But if you're looking for something that's really great for blending concealer under the eyes, these are pretty good. Another beautiful colored eyeliner for you here. This is Makeup Geek's Mint, and I'm using this on the lower lash line. Then I went in with a mint colored eyeshadow. This is the one from Wet n Wild's Vegan Culture palette, and I used that to blend over the mint green eyeliner on the lower lash line. And then I went back with more of that purple eyeliner from the beginning and lined the waterline. I feel like this makes the look more wearable. For my brows, I'm using L'Oreal's Brow Stylist in the shade Light Medium. I love this stuff. It's become my go-to recently. And what I love so much about it is that it's an easy powder to work with, and it looks very natural on the eyes. Doesn't look over the top or give you that really harsh Groucho Marx brow. And for my lashes, I added in a style from Kiss, and these are in the style Peony. And moving on to the face application, I'm using a new foundation from Flower. This is their Erase Everything in the shade UF2. It has a really unique applicator. I wasn't expecting to see that. That makes it really easy to apply the foundation so you don't have to get anything on your fingers. Recently, I picked up these little sponges from Ulta. You get 2 in a pack for about $10, so thought I'd give them a try. But unfortunately, they were very uncomfortable to use and extremely hard. Felt like hitting yourself in the face with a rock. Yeah, no, I couldn't do it. No, So I went back to one of my handy dandy sponges that has never failed me. This is one from Posh. And I know these are really hard to find. I've talked about them before. You can get them at Kmart, but I honestly think I bought them on clearance because Kmart was trying to get rid of them. So I don't even know if you can get them anymore. And to set my face, I'm using a translucent powder from Flower. The only problem with this stuff is that when you open it, it goes everywhere. Ugh. But that's one of the other good things about it too, is that it is a finely milled powder and really easy to use. My blush today is a cream blush from Flower in the shade Peach Blossom. Unfortunately, I had forgotten it was a cream blush, did not apply enough onto the brush, so I had to go back and put more on the brush and come back and apply it onto my face again. But once I had figured it out, it was a very beautiful application. I love that color. Perfect for summer. Very beautiful peachy pink. For my lips, I'm using another Flower product. This is their matte lip crayon in Life's a Peach. Really like the application of this one and the consistency. Wasn't too fond of how orange my lips looked at the end though, so I went in with a little bit of Revlon's Sky Pink lip gloss to even out the orange and make it a little bit more of a pinky orange lip. And that's the completed look. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.